If you've ever generated an AI image for marketing, you already know the problem. The image is almost right, but not quite. Maybe the style feels off, maybe the layout doesn't work for social, or maybe you just want one small change, and suddenly you're reprompting the entire thing from scratch. In this video, I'm going to show you how Vengage's AI image generator lets you generate one image, open it in the editor, and then modify it without starting over every single time. All right, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. I am on Vengage's AI image generator landing page. For this walkthrough, I'm intentionally using a very simple prompt, and it's going to say, a person working at a desk with a laptop, minimal background. Nothing fancy here. The goal is to create one clean base image that we can refine and build on. I'll click generate and Venngage takes me straight into the editor. This is where we'll begin generating my first image. Okay, so inside of the editor, Venngage gave me 4 image options based on that prompt that we just shared with it. I'm going to click into one of these and resize it a bit so that we can see it clearly. So this looks really good. This already works as a great starting point. It's simple, clean, and flexible, which is exactly what we want before we make any variations. Now let's explore styles. On the left-hand side, I can regenerate this same idea using different style options. So we have photorealism, and then we also have illustration. So underneath photorealism, we have coastal, cold, cinematic, enterprise. Illustration, we have risograph, editorial, explorer, isometric, multicolor, rogue, scholar. These are all strong options. What I'm going to do is start with photorealistic, and let's do cinematic. So I'll select cinematic, and then I'll resend this prompt. And so now it'll begin generating the same prompt, but in the cinematic style. Okay, so we got our images back. Let's go ahead and add a page so we can see these. This one looks super nice. We also got some other cool cinematic ones. That one looks really nice. I love the lighting behind it. Let's go ahead and stick with this one because I like the smoke that's coming up. And the lighting of this is really good as well. That laptop also looks very realistic. Now let's add another page and try another style. Let's go ahead and do peach, and we'll send this same prompt. So we have the same prompt and the same concept, but this visual feels completely different. So we have this one, which I love. I love the colors, the textures. This looks super cool. I would love to use this on an infographic or any marketing materials. I really like this style. We also have some more simple ones with less texture. This is really nice too. The colors are really great. Let's go ahead and stick with this one. And this is super useful if you want something more stylized or creative for socials or for branding. As you can see, we have a bunch of different options. So we have our initial prompt, which looks very nice. It looks very real. And then we have our cinematic version, which looks really nice. This is good for any types of images on sites. And then we have our next one, which is in this more fun illustrative style. And this could be really good on socials or emails, any other type of marketing materials. So at this point, we've already created multiple looks, all from the same basic idea. Another really important step happens before you regenerate. You can change the aspect ratio here depending on where this image will live. For example, 1:1 works well for Instagram posts, so this would be this image. 16:9 is perfect for landing pages or for YouTube thumbnails, and then 9:16 works for Reels or TikToks. I'll switch this one to 16:9 and regenerate it. Let's go ahead and do that and send this. Okay, so we got our images back. In the same style, we got this one in a 16:9, and then we also got another similar one in 16:9 as well. This looks great. I'm really liking this style. And now this composition actually fits a wide layout instead of us having to force a crop later and it'd be super awkward. Now, this is the most important part of the workflow. Instead of starting over, I'm going to click directly on one of these images and I'm going to click modify. This tells Venngage that I want to edit this image, not replace it. And so now you can see once I click that, I have a couple images. I can remove the background, I could replace the image, I could crop this image, I could crop it to a shape, And I could also adjust the image settings. Let's try a small tweak here. I'm actually going to use this middle one because I think it has more options for us to add things. And let's go ahead and add this to a new page. Okay, let's go ahead and click modify. And I'm going to ask the AI to make a change. Like I mentioned, you can choose from any of these options, but I could also prompt it in natural language. So let's say add a coffee cup to the desk. We'll go ahead and send this, and the AI designer is going to open and begin processing the design structure and evaluating where this coffee cup can go, where the desk is, and it's going to pinpoint where I want my changes. Okay, we got our result back. We can toggle between the original, so this is what the original image looked like, and then here is our modified one. We have a really nice coffee cup, including the texture, the same color styles on our desk. So this looks really good. Venngage keeps that original image and just updates that detail. Let me show you a couple more examples. We're gonna use this cinematic one. We're gonna click into modify, and I'm going to say, make the workspace feel more cozy with warm lighting. We're gonna begin updating this one and refining it. Okay, we got our image back, and now we have a much warmer photo. The lighting is different, but everything stayed intact. This is the same image, the same layout, just adjusted. Let's make one more change here, and we'll say zoom out slightly and leave more empty space on the left side. The AI will begin scanning our design patterns and adjusting the overall canvas scale and creating space on the left. Okay, I didn't see the biggest change in that one, so I'm just trying it again and gave it more specific details. So I said zoom out a lot and add more space to the left side. Okay, and we got our image back. So this looks great. Here is our original, and then here is our modified. So I just had to be a little bit more specific with my prompt, but this looks amazing, and this is especially useful if you're designing something where text needs to sit next to the image. So I have a bunch of empty space here to add any text if you're using it for thumbnails or whatever other marketing materials. Now, a quick but important note, if you type changes into the AI designer as a brand new prompt, Venngage will generate a completely new image. If you want precise changes, always click modify on the image itself. That's how you keep consistency and avoid having to redo everything. So at this point, we've created multiple styles, multiple aspect ratios, and multiple refined versions, all from the same original image. Now I can pick the version that actually works for my use case, whether that's a landing page hero, an ad, or a social post. And I think I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one the most. I like how interesting it is, and I think it'll really stand out on a website. So before I export it, I'm gonna change the page size to landscape so I can make this image larger. And I'll put this right in the middle, and I can go to this download button up here, and I could download it as a PNG or a PDF. You ideally want to download this as a PNG if you're going to be putting it on websites or emails or whatever other channels. So I'm going to download this as a PNG, and then I can directly upload it to my website. So you just saw how easy it was to generate multiple images from a single prompt using Vengage's AI image generator. This is a super useful tool. I know whenever I'm creating YouTube thumbnails or different images for socials, it is an absolute headache trying to generate the right image without losing any of the work that you've already done. So instead of reprompting from scratch, this is a much faster way to work. You generate once, you modify intentionally, and move on. If you're creating marketing visuals regularly, this saves you a ton of time. Try Vengage's AI image generator using the link in the description below, and we also have an exclusive code for our viewers. If you use the code MakerThrive50, you can enjoy 50% off your annual plan for premium or business plans on Venngage. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.